Episode title, Ukraine's Defense Minister ousted, a setback for military modernization. Intro music, midnight to 0:30. Host, welcome to Global Insight, a podcast exploring the latest developments in international relations and global security. I'm your host, Name. Today, we're discussing the recent ousting of Ukraine's Reformist Defence Minister, Andriy Zagorodnyuk. Joining me is our expert analyst, expert's name. Segment 1, Introduction and Background, 0:30 to 5 o'clock. Host, Andriy Zagorodnyuk was appointed as Ukraine's defense minister in August 2020, with a mandate to modernize the country's military. However, his efforts were met with resistance from the military establishment. Can you tell us more about the context behind his ousting, expert's name? Expert, yes, certainly. Zagorodnyuk's reform efforts aimed to bring Ukraine's military in line with NATO standards, increasing its interoperability and effectiveness. However, these changes were not well received by the military's old guard, who felt threatened by the proposed reforms. Segment 2, The Role of Generals in Zagorodnyuk's Ousting, 5 to 10 o'clock. Host, it's reported that the generals played a significant role in Zagorodnyuk's ousting. Can you elaborate on their involvement? Expert, the generals, who have traditionally held significant influence within Ukraine's military, pushed back against Zagorodnyuk's efforts to modernize the army. They were concerned about the potential loss of power and prestige, as well as the introduction of new, more transparent management practices. Segment 3, Implications and Future Prospects, 10 to 1500 hours. Host, what does this mean for Ukraine's military modernization efforts, and how might it impact the country's security? Expert, Zagorodnyuk's ousting is a setback for Ukraine's military modernization. The country's ability to defend itself against Russian aggression will be impaired if the military is not brought up to modern standards. The international community, including NATO, will be watching closely to see how Ukraine's new government addresses these challenges. Conclusion and outro music, 15 to 1600 hours. Host, thank you, expert's name, for sharing your insights with us today. The ousting of Ukraine's Reformist Defence Minister is a concerning development, with potential implications for the country's security and its relationships with Western partners. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates in future episodes. Outro music, music plays as the episode ends.